And we are back in White Mountains today on the set with Kathy Bennett from Cranmore Mountain. And there we are. Good morning, Kathy. How are you?
Good morning. Good, Kelly. How are you?
And welcome again. We've had you on all week, holiday week.
Right.
Big things happening at Cranmore. And it's such a popular resort. Can you kind of give me like an insider's look? Why is Cranmore so popular with families and everybody, actually?
Sure. Well, we're right in town. If you're in North Conway Village, look up and to the east, and there we are. We're that mountain, the in-town ski mountain, which is kind of cool. Yankee Magazine just named us as part of their dream New Englandville town. If they could
Really?
put together certain components of a number of their favorite New England towns into one town, they'd put Cranmore right in the middle of it, specifically because we're right in the middle of town. So if you pick up the current issue of Yankee, they have this beautiful spread.
Oh, nice.
And we're in it. So that's pretty cool. And I think that sums it up, you know, just and North Conway as a destination is pretty cool too, with all the shops.
Yeah, they've been winning awards as well. And Cranmore is really part of the fabric of North Conway at this time. And I remember just at the beginning of the season, at the first night that the lights were on, I was like, oh, and every year it's like, oh, you know. And I just love it. And then last night with a full moon rising right above Cranmore, it's pretty spectacular.
It's nice that we arranged that for all the visitors in town.
You're like, check. So not only do you have the full moon last night, but you have a lot of festivities going on today. Of course, it's Saturday, big day at the ski mountains, and Cranmore is just doing it up, starting with great skiing.
Right. We
so
got
maybe we should start
close
there.
to a foot of snow on Thursday. We've gotten about 2 feet of snow in the last 2.5 weeks. So it is spectacular out there. I went skiing yesterday, and it is pack powder and powder conditions. We're up to, I believe, 48 trails and glades. I was hitting the glades yesterday.
How are the glades? Because typically that's a later season type
They're
trail.
in great shape. In fact, if you go to cranmore.com and look at our video of the day from yesterday, it shows some glade skiing, and you can see for yourself. It's in really nice shape.
Well, fantastic, because I love glade ski. It's usually a little bit more quiet, not as many people. Of course, you're going to use a buddy system in the trees, so never go in alone. But Cranmore has quite a selection across the board. You have beginner terrain, because I know that's where my little guy Evan learned, and actually Tyler too, because I love it. It's nice and open, and not a lot to worry about.
And our glades are pretty cool, because there's more advanced glades like the Black Forest and the Pipeline glades, and then you have glades like the Beach Glade, which is a more gentle pitch to it, and the trees are a little wider apart. So if you want to ski, if maybe you haven't been in the trees before, maybe you want to take your kids in the trees, great terrain to try out, and so that you can go back home and brag to your friends that, we were tree skiing.
Excellent. And for the folks that haven't yet skied, I mean, like true beginners, you guys have a great snow school as well, that can get whatever your age, get you out with rentals, great advice, where to go, how to turn, and you kind of, you know, not always bypass all the awkward moments you have when you're learning something new, but they're going to get you not having those habits. Right.
Well, we were just named by Ski Magazine as #1 in New Hampshire and #2 in the East for our children's programs, right behind Smuggler's Notch. So we were pretty proud of that. And that's our Kids Rule Mountain Camps. We invested about $500,000 in a new children's center about 2 years ago, so it's quite the place to bring your child, like between the ages of 6 and 12 for those lessons.
Oh, that's great. And how do they do that? They just show up, or is it call in advance?
We always recommend reservations, and in fact, if you make reservations a day or more in advance, you get $20 off. So, and that's by online or by phone. So.
Okay, so
really makes sense to do it. And we do sell out for dates like this week, so you're smart to call ahead or go online to cranmore.com and book online in advance. Right,
and especially on a day like today where you have so many events geared towards kids, it's going to be, you know, a fun time to be there, but reservations definitely recommended if you want, you know, ski lessons or rentals or stuff like that. Just plan ahead. Let's talk about some of the stuff that you have going on. Of course, it's Cranapalooza today. That starts a little bit later, right?
Cranapalooza around 2 o'clock. Seymour the Penguin starts going out and walking around and hugging the kids, and then at 3 o'clock, s'mores. We have some fire pits out in in front of the main base lodge.
And that's just like do you put out like a bag of chocolate, or do you have to pay for s'mores? How does that work?
We sell s'mores kits for a modest fee. It's like $3, so it's a little bag with chocolate, marshmallows, and graham crackers and a stick. And
nice. Yeah, you're not going to find a lot of sticks unless
no, they're
because it's right down in that nice brick area, right?
Right,
the plaza.
right.
Awesome.
Yeah, you don't have to go routing in the woods for sticks. And so you melt them over the little wood fires that we build in these fire pits, and then you go upstairs in the main base lodge on the 3rd floor, and there's face painting, and there's also today there's a magic show, the Magic of the Steel Graves, and they're a couple out of, I believe they're out of southern New Hampshire, and they do some pretty remarkable magic tricks. It's I saw them last year, and I invited up to Cranmore because the trick to hiring good family entertainers is it's entertaining for the kids and for the adults, and these two will keep you entertained for sure.
And what time's that start?
That's at 3 o'clock, and that's free.
Oh,
so
perfect.
Anybody can come to it. In fact, most Cranapalooza activities are free, whether it's the live music in Zip's Pub, the face painting, the family entertainment, which again today is a magic show. It's $3 for the s'mores, but other than that, it's all just free. And you don't even have to be skiing at Cranmore to come and be part of Cranapalooza.
Right.
We'd like you to, but you don't have to.
I know, it's all part of the package. You can spend the whole day there. And the Cranapalooza, you have a fairy tale theme. So Seymour's going to start it out, but then you have Storyland characters coming on over and visiting as well. Right.
Our friends at Storyland are sending over Humpty Dumpty and Duke the Dragon, so they'll be hanging out with Seymour the Penguin. So that will be a lot of fun. And
then also a movie will be showing, so if parents want just a little bit more downtime.
Right, so starting around 4 o'clock, we, after the magic show, we set up a movie screen, and we'll be airing a version of Cinderella.
And it doesn't end there.
And it doesn't end there. But wait, there's more.
Don't answer yet.
At 6:30 we have fireworks.
Great. So a full day, full night.
Yeah, and obviously the fireworks are free too. So the best place to see them are on the south slope, look up towards Beginner's Luck Trail, and all of our Mountain Adventure Park activities are open until 9, so you can come tubing or on the zip line, which is open in winter now too.
Great.
And
yeah, you guys have a lot going on. The mountain coaster, you know, you have the giant swing, lots to do. Indoor Adventure Park, what am I missing? Tubing, of course.
Right, right.
What else?
Skiing.
And Tom Eastman. Tom Eastman's going to be there today.
We're celebrating our 75th anniversary this year, and local ski historian and writer Tom Eastman wrote a book called The History of Cranmore. Just came out before Christmas, and we're selling it at our retail store at Sportoma from 2 to 4, and Tom will be there doing a book signing today.
What a great guy. If you haven't met Tom yet, you're missing out, so get on down there, Sportoma. 2 to 4, Tom Eastman will be signing his book, and if anyone's going to write a history of Cranmore, it would have to be Tom. And it's a great book, really interesting photographs. He did a lot of research for it, a lot of photo research, and it's a nice book. It's a nice Christmas gift if you haven't already bought your Christmas gifts for people. Yeah, you're a little behind. Or just buy it for yourself. Yeah, exactly.
You'd be surprised. Yeah.
All right, so anything, there was a lot of information there, so anything, of course, you can find at cranmore.com, which is a great website, easy to use, and you can get the latest trail conditions as well as videos and photos from the day previous, so you can kind of pick and choose what trails you want to do.
Sure.
Awesome. Did we get everything,
I think
Pat?
we did.
All right, good.
Come on by.
Thanks again for coming on by. I know you have a busy day today, so I appreciate it.
Thank you.
And folks, Cranmore right here in town, they have lots, including glade skating, lots of trails to pick from, as well as great festivities today with Cranapalooza and the book signing with Tom Eastman. So head on over. And that's it for this interview, but don't worry, we have a lot more coming up. We have events, we have Watch Win, and a look at the weather forecast for the Mount Washington Valley.
Cranmore Mountain, it just keeps getting better. Cranmore has invested over $8.3 million in new improvements since 2010. Come discover why Cranmore was just voted #1 in New Hampshire for kids programs, off-hill activities, and après ski by Ski Magazine. Explore terrain for all abilities, 57 trails and glades, and 5 newly designed terrain parks. Ride the new $1 million Schneider Triple, providing more vertical and better access to the south side of the mountain, including favorite trails like Kessler, Artist Falls, and Ledges. Cranmore has 60 new snow guns for this season and 98% snowmaking coverage for optimum snow conditions. Cranmore is the best place to learn to ski with the Arlberg Children's Center and new GET programs, guaranteed easy turns for all first-time skiers and riders. Then there's the off-slope fun, New Hampshire's #1 tubing park, mountain coaster, giant swing, new Flying Eagle zipline, and indoor adventure center. All this plus Cranapalooza Saturday night festivals with fireworks and North Conway's famous shops, hotels, and restaurants just minutes away. Visit Cranmore.com for ways to save and be there for Cranmore Mountain Resort's 70th